Hey there, what's up YouTube friends? Cheddar here, back with another video. First off, I hope you are doing well. I hope you have a great day, and I hope everything goes well for you. This is going to be a quick review of the 2024 movie called A Different Man. A Different Man is a psychological dark comedy written by and directed by Aaron Schimberg. As far as I know, I haven't watched any of Aaron Schimberg's movies before, so this is my first of his movies. The movie stars Sebastian Stan. I'm going to mess this one up. I believe her name is Renate Renswy from Norway, and also Adam Pearson, who's a British actor. The plot of the movie is about a man with a facial deformity who is facing basically lots of insecurity issues. He undergoes a surgery to have a normal looking face, only to meet a man with a deformed face as well, who experiences none of the insecurity issues and is a very talented person. You have to watch this movie in mind that it's a psychological dark comedy. It is supposed to be reality testing, and also supposed to make you laugh. And so I watched it kind of judging on that. I knew it had some critical acclaim to it too. It has some Oscar nominations, so that's what made me curious about it. It is on Max, so you do have to have a Max subscription to watch this movie, and I'm here to tell you, or give you, some insight if it is worth going out of your way to watch this movie or not. If I had to score this movie, I'd probably give it a B-. It is on the better side of things rather than the lower side, but I also wasn't impressed with the movie. This movie really reminded me, I would say it's in the vein of a Coen Brothers movie. It's a bit serious, but it's also kind of slapstick too. And a movie it really reminded me of is A Serious Man, which is, I would say, is a pinnacle for these types of movies. I love A Serious Man, and coincidentally, maybe not, it has a similar title to this movie, A Different Man. A Different Man is still good and is still very interesting. What I really enjoyed about the movie is its representation of people with deformed faces. I'm not sure if that's the appropriate way to say that or not, but that's how it is brought up in the movie. But it really kind of shows their struggle, because there's many people who are born with different faces, and there's a name for the medical term, and I'm sorry, I'm really bad with medical term names. It's something fibrosis, and it's not facial fibrosis, but that's probably what I have to call it, facial fibrosis. I'm sorry. And it's a facial, and I'm sure there's other body medical conditions too that change the shape of our body, and there's many medical conditions. And anyway, this movie gives a chance to show their struggle, and it's cool because it shows them getting roles in acting, but also shows that they're kind of facing similar struggles that other struggling actors are working into. I do want to give examples, but I will leave that, for the movie. But it's just cool how the movie shines, gives the spotlight to people with facial deformities. I hope that's the right polite way to say that, and their struggles. But it also shows too kind of a message about that, and that's what I did really also like about the movie, is that it kind of speaks to how we see ourselves, and that a lot of it comes from our own insecurities. Our own happiness comes from our own insecurities, and the movie is really funny about that too. But it also handles it in kind of a dark way. Basically, I think this is a good movie, but I also didn't feel very moved by it also. That's, I guess, the right way to say that, because it does feel like it's trying to be a thinking movie almost in the vein of another movie called Enemy by a director named Denis Villeneuve. This movie kind of reminded me of that, where you have a character seeing sort of another version of themselves, and it's potentially a better version of themselves, and they're challenged by this, and it's really about the character confronting that image, and that's why this movie, A Different Man, reminded me of the movie Enemy, because they both have that theme, and they're both very psychological and reflective, and I love those kinds of movies, and this movie is a thinker, but at the same time, uh, I guess I just didn't love it. It didn't really move me the same way that an S tier movie would. I didn't find the movie exactly gripping like I would an A tier movie, and but it's still a good movie. It's still well shot. It's still very well acted. It's just a solid movie. So with a kind of an interesting thinking piece to it, but uh, I just didn't find it very gripping, and I didn't find it overall. I wasn't moved by the movie, which I feel like it was trying to go for, but also having fun with it too. And yeah, that's why I compared to a Coen Brothers movie, basically. But it's still a good movie. I think it's worth checking out if you have a subscription to Max. If you don't have a subscription to Max, then I don't think this is one that you need to really start a subscription for. But if you are subscribed, it's definitely worth giving a watch. So let me know if you've seen it already, or if you go see it after this review. Let me know what you thought about it. But this is just a quick review. I'm gonna try and see all the Oscar nominated movies. It's kind of funny because I just made an Oscar prediction video and posted that, and only after posting the prediction video am I going to go out of my way to watch a lot of the movies. I've only seen some of the Oscar movies, so now I'll see some of them, and I'm gonna hold true to my predictions. We'll see which ones I got when I blind pick some. So we'll keep an eye out for other Oscar movie reviews for last year, and also new movie reviews. There's some new movies that I'm going to try and check out, and I will post that. But I appreciate your time. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out. But I hope you had fun. I hope you have a great day. Take care out there. Cheddar out. See you later. Oh yeah, goodbye.